Good evening, everybody. Five bonus bragging points to anyone that can spot the deliberate error for this evening. Dave Newton, straight in there. Yeah, 5 bragging bonus points for you this evening, my friend. It's been a long week. It's been a long week already.
I didn't even notice. That. I was like,
Yeah, no, this week has been an incredibly long year. So, yeah, 5 bragging points to you, Dave. You at any point this evening can brag about whatever you want. No problems. Good evening. It is.
There you go.
Look at that. It is Uncensored tonight. You are correct. So this evening is the evening where anything could happen, but there's a very high likelihood that we will talk about video games and video game related things, and of course probably some Christmassy things because it is Christmas.
It is. Maybe some Christmassy gamey things. Games for Christmas and all sorts.
Christmassy gamey things. This is the place for all of that. So yeah, we have got lots of fun things to talk about this evening. We're going to be talking about things like the Game Awards. We're going to be talking about some of the games from that, the trailers that have come out that we're excited by. And of course, we want you all to join along in the chat because we want to know what you think as well. So, okay. This evening is, of course, myself. We have also got Blunnars.
Hello, everyone. I've done my usual. And it is you, Sheppy1243. You have got a membership on me. So, hope you enjoy it.
Ah, hello, Sheppy. And we've got Triangle Face Tim.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Here and ready to feel Christmassy.
Ready to feel
Christmas telly. There you go.
Look at that. Look at that. I mean, I've got.
That's not that.
I don't think I've got anything Christmassy around me because yeah, it's been a long year this week. So, look at that. He's got Santa there. I mean, I've got. It looks like I've got a candy cane to my right here. So.
Oh yeah.
Got a dancing Santa.
Dancing Santa.
That goes on for a bit too. So that's up high. That's up high, so it can't be pressed. He said very little
children.
Yeah.
Right.
So constantly pushing it. So it's like, no, he's going to live up high with the elf on the shelf.
Yeah, we don't want people be chucking it all out there. So, good evening, Retro. Good evening, everybody in the chat. It's wonderful to see so many of you here. Retro. You're gifting 5 memberships right off the bat. That is
wow, that's amazing.
Merry Christmas to those that
my jump
receive.
kind of blends in a bit with this overlay.
Look at
that. Christmas jumper.
But no, thank you, Retro. That's incredibly generous of you. We never expect people to do that, but it's always lovely when someone does. So well done. Thank you very much, mate. Okay. So everyone in the chat, you are, of course, very, very welcome. First topic, as you will probably not be surprised to hear, is what are you playing? So, Blunners, what are you playing?
Right. So last night, I have posted in our Facebook group, I managed to finish Metroid Prime 4. Yeah. It gives you like a little thing at the end to tell you what your percentage was and how long it took you to do it and how much items you scanned, because it wants you to scan absolutely everything. I managed to do it in 13 and I think it was 13 hours and 50 minutes or something like that.
Okay.
With about 85% complete scanned, and I still needed to find, I was about 85% scanned, 87% on items, which I hadn't found everything, but I was satisfied with how I got to that point. There was a couple of bits I knew where items were, but just couldn't work out how to find them, and I didn't want to go through the whole YouTube algorithm thing trying to find it, because I wanted to try and work it out myself, and if I couldn't, I just ended up just moving on, because the 5 missiles that you would get for these certain things, it didn't really warrant me standing there for about half an hour trying to work out. I've already got more than enough. In Revite, so Metroid Prime 4 takes you in a complete like different direction, introduces mini characters. I won't spoil anything on it because I know you haven't played it yet, but it brings in different characters. But that first scene where you're playing that first level going through, it's fantastic. It looked on my 4K TV, they were singing or dancing. It looked fucking amazing, and it was like, wow, this part of the game, it looks like it's this is what I want. This is what I've wanted. This is everything I've wanted from Metroid and more. The music is phenomenal, like you knew it would be. Do you know what I mean? Like some of them soundtracks from the other Metroid Prime games. And there's a lot of people crying online about X, Y, and Z, but I think I really enjoyed it, and I didn't feel like it was the pacing. I can understand some of the pacing bits where people were saying, "Oh, you had to traverse around one area and traverse around back." Well, because I've got all the amiibos, there was an extra bit for that. So when you're having to drive around the desert, I can scan my amiibo, and then depending on how much it then brings up a meter, and then unlocks another skin for the bike. So by the end of it, I had the red suit and a nice red bike like Akira. And then it looked phenomenal. And the bike controlled well. Like one of the worlds is literally, as you're getting the bike, is you going through the manufacturing places, turning on, going into your morph ball and all that, and going and setting the electrics, and then starting that part of the power plant, making the motorbike. Then you go to the next part and make that bike, and then you go to the next part to finish the bikes. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought, yes, people were crying about, oh, it doesn't look amazing in the desert, and I get that, but it played fine. And it served the purpose from you traversing from one side, like I mean, it's loading up that area before you get there, kind of. So that was the whole point of it. Yeah, I can't. For me, it's a good 8. It's a good 8 out of 10. It's not like, don't get me wrong. Yes, could easily be better. Could make it a bit longer. I felt it wasn't. I felt it missed. I felt it kind of missed one, maybe two more, like say worlds, but parts to it. Do you know what I mean? I think where you're on this planet and you're stuck on the planet, there's 5 parts. One of them's the first part you start in, which is fantastic. The one with the bike didn't really feel like a level kind of bit. It was more like you're trying to get your bike rather than that. But yeah, 100% I feel so it's clickbaity. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. And for what it is, the fact that they've had to split this between 2 generations, the Switch 1 and the Switch 2, I feel if it was only Switch 2, which is probably hopefully the next, because it sets you up for another Metroid Prime 5, it sets you up for the next one. I feel like hopefully they're still continuing and going straight onto that one. But yeah, 13 hours, what was it, about 50 quid in the end? Wasn't too bad, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, like I said, I think lengthwise 13 hours doesn't seem too long for a 50 quid price point. I'd probably be feeling a bit shortchanged if it was that long.
Yeah, so no, it's more of what we all love about it. There's a special suit at the end, but I changed into this like dramatic suit right before the final boss, and I was like, wow, that looks fantastic. And once you get them power ups, you then can go back. So what I was doing was, I could have done it a little bit sooner, but there's a bit which they do pad the game out a little bit, where you've got to drive around and with your motorbike and break up these crystals in that certain area, and you've got to have X amount of crystals before you can move on to the final part of the game. But when you're driving around anyway, they've got these like little shrines that are kind of like Zelda-like. There's only about 5 of them, which each one has like an extra power up for your weapon. So you get like your they have like the 4 elements. Well, say 4 elements. They have like your missiles, lightning, fire, and ice, and then they have like upgrades on top of them as well. So if you hold down the button, it will then charge and use like 5, and it'll give you a stronger charge. But you have to then obviously go into these ones and work out what you've got to do. And there's loads of little stuff hidden. It wasn't until I unlocked a map later on that I found, oh yeah, look, there's like loads of stuff hidden and energy track. Yeah, that is an amiibo, by the way. Really enjoyed it. I thoroughly recommend anyone who hasn't played it play it, and I really, really hope that this does well and pushes and does the best for Metroid ever, and really pushes the game on, because it's come out just at the right time for Christmas. And when you look at the lineup, which are games that have come out, because I wanted to get this done because obviously I want to get back to Mario, but I also want to get onto Clair Obscur. There's also Legend of Zelda, the Hyrule Warriors, which I want to play, and there's also Kirby's Air Ride, which was made by the guy that makes Smash Brothers, which I want to play that as well. So there's some great games that have come out right at the back end of this year for the Switch 2, and it's only been out 6 months. So yeah, not too bad.
Excellent. Tim, what have you been playing?
So I've been playing some Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which has been really good fun. Really
I hear it is very good.
It's very similar to the Turtles Shredder's Revenge. I'd say it's very that's the most comparable thing. I've not played Power Rangers one.
That's amazing.
That you liked. So yeah, I really hope this style of game trend continues, because there's loads of other stuff I'd like to see done in that style. And each level's got little bonus objectives to try and complete. So there's some replayability. You go back and you level up your characters and stuff. It's just got quite a nice sort of switching system. So you choose 2 characters for each player, and then you can switch between them. And then you can do a switch during a combo to chain your combos together. And each character's got their own special moves and things like that. So and graphically, it looks really cool as well. Really like the graphic style. Nice. It kind of looks retro, but actually, if you think about it, playing it on a huge high def TV screen, it actually looks a lot better than that. Kind of gives the illusion of retro. A bit like Sonic Mania did that.
Yep.
If you go back and play Sonic 3 on a TV that side, it looks awful. But
yes,
when you play the modern ones, it looks really good. So yeah, really enjoying that. And I've also been playing a game where you dig a hole. That is both the description and the title. So it's just called a game where it's a game about digging a hole.
Okay.
That's pretty fun. I started playing it with my daughter, because I was like, oh, this is quite a simple game. She can start playing it with me, or taking it in turns, passing the controller back and forth. And it's exactly what it sounds like, but you basically get a shovel and you're digging a hole in your back garden. So you buy a house with the supposed treasure in the back garden. You get your spade, you start digging a hole, you find materials like stone and coal. You go and sell it, and then you upgrade your gear, and you go back. And then you dig up loads of stuff. Then you start getting copper. Then eventually you start getting gold and silver, and eventually diamonds and stuff. And each time this hole is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And your tools upgrade. So you end up with a jetpack, you get a drill, and you're just drilling through all of this land. And then you find different treasure in there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But I got all the way to the bottom and got some treasure, and I won't spoil the ending because there's a bit of a thing at the end. And then you can go back and play it again, but with additional achievements. Yeah. And the game just restarts, and you go back to, you just bought the house and the garden's back to not being dug up again. And yeah, but anyway, I was playing it with my daughter, and then when she was gone to bed, I was like, you carried on. And when she next gets to play it, I've done this massive hole in the back garden. It looks like a crater. And she's like, how long are you playing it for? And I was like, a while. Got a little bit. It's really satisfying. She's like, digging hole. Oh, upgrade my stuff. Digging hole. And that's it. That's the game. It's just digging a hole, but oddly satisfying. So yeah, give that a recommend, because it's quite fun. And I have also been playing Clair Obscur Expedition 33 for Game Club, because we're doing it for Game Club. I'm a little bit gutted, because after, and we'll talk about the Game Awards shortly, but after one of the Game Awards, they released some free DLC. They just gave it away to the fans. Also, quite a cool thing is that DLC came out 33 weeks after the game released. So that was very clever. But to access the free DLC, it's in a part of the continent that you access in Act 3. But because we're doing Game Club, I did New Game Plus, which you have to use your save, and it starts the game over. But you get to take your gear and your level and stuff from back to the beginning, but they make the enemies harder. And it's really fun redoing that, actually. But I was like, well, now I'm in Act 1. So I can't reach the DLC yet. I'm like, if I waited, I could have just done the DLC straight away. But it is what it is. Yeah, doing New Game Plus is really good because if you late in the game, you get the gradient attacks. And you can have like 3 of them, and each character you can unlock their ultimate attack. And you don't really get to use it for very long. Going back now to the beginning, I'm using the gradient attacks quite regularly. So I feel like you get more out of it if you go back and do New Game Plus. So if you've played through the game and you haven't done New Game Plus, I recommend doing that because it's actually pretty fun. You experience more of the game that way, I think. And there's also like a few enemies quite near the beginning. They're like massive enemies that you're like, just avoid it because there's no point fighting it. It's just going to kill you. Whereas now, I go, actually, I'm strong enough to take it on. So defeat that massive creature, and that's where you can unlock some of the other outfits and haircuts and things like that near the start of the game. So yeah, so that's what I've been playing.
Nice. So I'm slowly coming back to games after my sort of month or so off from catching up on various TV shows and books and all the other stuff that I don't get to do while I'm gaming too much. So I am back on Mario Galaxy like a crack addict. Wonderful redo. Plays beautifully on the Switch 2. Plays really nicely on the Switch, but the Switch 2 with the sort of the motion controls, absolutely spot on. You can literally, and I have been playing the majority of this actually in bed. So I'll just take the Joy-Con off, place the Switch on my tummy, and just have my hands down by my side. And
weird. How the hell?
It's so good. And so being able to play
one
it
of them.
like that.
Have you seen one of the ones you can attach the headboard that comes out and you can just put like your phone? You need one where
you get a big foam headband with like an adjustable thing that you can like hang your screen. I don't want to be worried it would just drop and land on your face though if you don't clip it in properly.
The motion controls are what are completely blowing my brain.
Amazing.
Because what's it picking up on, especially when it's like on my tummy and my hands are like right down by my side? How's it picking that up, and how is it being so accurate with it? And then as soon as you sort of feel like you've moved a bit too much, just tap the R button, zoop, straight back to the center. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. If you've never played Mario Galaxy,
I say it works fantastic, doesn't it? It is like
it really does.
I was wondering how it would work, and obviously it's my early Christmas game. Thanks, Mum. Which I can go back to now. But yeah, it is. Like I was worrying about whether I get it because, like you've got the 3D All Stars. So you're like, do I really get it? Because but the HD, it looks unbelievable, doesn't it? Especially on Switch 2.
Yeah, leaps and bounds over the one that was on the 3D All Stars. 3D All Stars is still wonderful because you get a lovely crisp HD copy of Mario Galaxy, Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine. But there was something about Mario Galaxy that just looks a little bit off. Like it plays absolutely fine. But yeah, the Switch version in this double pack, worth buying again, 100%. I think we said it on a show a couple of weeks ago that Mario Galaxy could very well be the best Mario game, if not the best 3D platformer game of all time. Like it's immaculate.
So IGN have released a video on Mario games.
Excuse me.
Number 1 was Mario World. Number 2 was Mario Odyssey. Number 3 was Super Mario Brothers 3.
Wow.
Number 4 was Mario Galaxy, I think. 2.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's.
I mean, it's a bit of a. I mean, that's a tough competition. Like Mario World is one of the best games of all time, but the 3D era of Mario, I think, every 3D Mario game is good. Like they're always at base level. That's really good, but when they're special, they're special. And I feel that Mario Galaxy is a special game. I have also been putting in quite a lot of time into a game Dave Newton has mentioned in the chat. That is Terminator 2D No Fate.
Oh, this is one I want, but
got the nice version that comes with a.
So I want the
nice
wait to see what you say.
Dude, yeah. So I've got a lovely version that comes with a nice book. It's got a coin. It's got like a fabric poster and just a few other bits. this was obviously made by the guys at Bitmap Bureau, who are local, as a local studio to us. They are in Southampton. They have brought you such wonderful tales as
mental.
Final Vendetta, Xenocrisis, Battle Axe. They are a studio that is going to be absolutely on fire for a little while. Seeing Mike Tucker's name in the credits is always quite a little thing. Like, yeah, there's Mike, and obviously Kwang has come to the studio as well. He's helped quite a lot with the development of that. Seeing his name in the credits, it's like, this is cool. This is really, really cool.
You have to try and get him on, Ollie. You have to reach out to him and get him
I
on.
would love to. Absolutely would love to.
2D special.
But a lot of people are loving it. I am in that camp. I think it's really good. The thing I like about it is it's designed for a very particular game style, and you will find that with all the Bitmap games. Whenever you play them, you can feel what type of genre, what type of game style they're going for. And this one is high score. So it's get a high score, beat the game quickly to get the high score, beat the levels quickly to get the high score. So I think when I played it through the first time, I think it was maybe just over an hour and a half maybe, and that was just me taking my time and just enjoying the levels, because there's lots of Easter eggs in these levels, like the attention to detail, and it's not going to ruin any of the story or anything like that. So I'm going to give a little example of that, and that is in the scene in the movie where Sarah Connor attacks Dyson's house. There's a little clip in the game. It all happens, and just in the bottom corner, tipped over on its side, is a remote controlled truck, and you're like, yep, that's the truck that Dyson's kid's driving around in the movie. You don't need to see it in the game, but it's just there. You're like, that's a nice little attention to detail. And every level is literally littered with them. But the fun thing with this game is when people start doing speed runs of it, you can start doing it in 40 minutes, half an hour. But there are 3 different ways that you can complete the game. So there's 3 different endings, and 3 different scenarios that actually open up different levels, whichever way you choose to go down. So when you completed it once, you've not actually completed the whole game, because there's another area or another 2 sets of areas to unlock. And I've not gone for any of the different endings yet, because I really want to master this particular run that I'm doing. And the fun thing with some of these new bits is actually they're exploring parts of the story which they talk about in the film, but they don't actually you don't see any footage of. So one of the earlier levels is Sarah Connor breaking into a Cyberdyne factory to blow it up, which in the movie they're like, oh yeah, she's in a mental hospital, she tried to blow up a computer factory. And actually no, in this sort of version of the thing, it's actually saying, well no, actually it was a Cyberdyne building, and that's why they've locked her up. They've put it out in the media as, oh, it's just a computer factory. So there's these odd little levels where you do that. You do bits of the story that have been mentioned but never explored. So it just gives you a bit of freedom to make a level around that. And apparently some of the different endings don't alter the game too much, but it gives them a little bit of artistic license again to just sort of play in the Terminator 2 universe. So I think it's really impressive when you look at it and when it plays and when you hear the music and the style, and you really realize that it has been made with a lot of love. I do think it is a very good game that is repeat play by design. It's not the kind of game where you go, oh, I've played it once, 40 minutes done. It's like, no, that's not that. This is an addictive game that wants you to get better at each particular run that you're choosing to do. So I'm just trying to master the normal Dyson area way first, and then I'm going to jump to another, and then try and do the third one as well. So
yeah, the only thing
recommend.
So the only thing that puts me off is you say so it's only a 40 minutes. So it's like what I've heard it's only like a 2-hour game, so you can fully complete it within 2 hours. And I just think, well, it's 20 quid for 2 hours. I just think that's the only thing that's been putting me off it at the minute. I'm going to get it anyway, but I just feel For the amount of time it's taken, 2 hours. Wow, that's quite.
Yeah. Well, you know, when you're doing something like Mario Kart, for instance, so this is a terrible example, but you're trying to get triple stars on the entire run, and you get to the second to last map, you're about to scream into first, and then some asshole chucks a shell at you, and then all of a sudden you've got to go right back to the beginning now. When you're playing in different modes on this, that is exactly what happens. So there's easy money mode, which is basically infinite continues, or you go up to I can't think what the normal mode is called, but normal mode is 3 continues. Once they're gone, back to the beginning. So you can pick up, exactly. So you can pick up new continues here and there, but not huge amounts. And then so you could literally get to the last level, like I did on this the normal difficulty, died, last continue, gone, straight back to the beginning. So again, it's you could say you could complete it in 2 hours, but if you're going for a particular type of run with a particular style, then you're probably going to be playing it for maybe 4 or 5 hours to just get that run done and absolutely nailed, and then you move to the next one and then the next one. So
do you feel that it is able to run on a, because it says on it it's coming to a retro title, so do you feel that this is something that could run on an Evercade?
I don't know, because I don't know enough about, I like the Evercade a lot, but I don't know enough about the specs on the inside of what that system can do. Visually, I don't. So visually, I don't see why it couldn't. The thing that I think Evercade would struggle with is the sound. So, it's an amazing part of the game when you're in the bar, naked Arnie going into the bar, and then as soon as you go into the bar, it's got the music playing from that's in the bar scene, but it's the music. It's not an 8-bit, 16-bit version of it. It's the tune.
Right. Okay.
And then if you punch the jukebox, it switches to Bad to the Bone, but it's Bad to the Bone. It's not. It's not a 16-bit version of it. So
Bad to the Bone.
Oh, it's great.
Well, Index put there, we should just share on screen how they're doing a Mega Drive version. If they do a Mega Drive version, that could then
definitely come to Evercade, can it?
Yeah, without a doubt. If they do that version can come to Evercade. So, yeah, this is what Bitmap are good at. They're really good at releasing things on every possible known system, and it's phenomenal. Christ, what are you playing? It's taken us half an hour.
Yeah, I just realised that.
This is unreal. Don't think it's ever taken us this long. Anyhow, anyone getting the A1200 or A1200? I don't think I've heard of the A1200. Have I been out of the loop? Stick a link in the chat so I can have a look at it. They like to, yes.
Yeah, I'll definitely get it, Colin. I'm definitely getting it, but
mate, it's great.
I'll have to double dip. Do I go? Do I play it? Get it digitally to play it, and then hopefully they bring it on Evercade, and I'll get the physical. So.
If they can get on Evercade, so go on.
I was going to say the normal version is I think like 30 quid, something like that. So it's cheaper than a AAA title without a doubt.
Yeah. If you could get it on the Evercade, then you could play it on an Alpha. I think that would be fun to play on an Alpha.
Yeah, that would be good. In fact, that would be almost perfectly made for that. So Amiga with full-size working keyboard. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. How much is it going for again? I have to have a look. While we go on to the next part.
Many pounds. Right, let's do a plug. I am gonna bring this bit up here. So, Bristol VGE is he's literally brought a plug. Dad joke. The Bristol, the VGE group are bringing the game event back to Bristol in February. You can use the code TVG. This will give you a nice little cheeky % off your ticket. I am fully anticipating that this event will sell out. The one last year did, and Knots this year sold incredibly well. And they have got some absolutely killer guests lined up for Bristol. So you really need to be getting on this. Get your tickets now. Everybody got paid early apart from me. I don't get paid for another week and a half. So, but if you've been paid early, this is the perfect thing to spend some of that hard-earned Crimbo money on. And of course, code TVG. Use that in the checkout. It will give you a little cheeky % off. And yeah, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. So,
and of course, we're going to be there. So,
of course,
more reason to go.
Exactly. So yes, we will be doing more Bristol coverage and the build up to it. I'm sure we will have Alex on to plug all things Bristol VGE. So yeah, go show the guys some support. Get a ticket now, because if you don't, when you do want one, they'll all be gone, and then you won't be able to do much about that.
And if you've not been to one of these events before, it's really cool to go and check out the debug area.
Yes,
you get a chance to play on some of the indie games, many of which we've talked about on the channel, and we've also had a lot of people on that have made some of the games that we played there and done some interviews with them. So if you like the games that we've talked about on the channel, you can actually get a chance to go and play some of them at the event. Which is really cool.
Okay, so here we are. Blunders has brought this up for everyone. So yeah, Saturday, 28th of February. If we scroll, look at that, 67 days to go. That's not long. Oof, go to the guests. Go to the guests section, because it's a blinder. Here we go. Look at this straight away. Oliver Twins, they are going to have some stuff to talk. Hey, there's me. They're going to have some stuff to talk about. They are
mad.
Absolutely, they are madder than a box of frogs.
If you've got your Evercade carts, bring them. They can get them signed.
They love meeting people as well. So, if you're an Oliver Twins fan, this is going to be a big one. We got John Riggs coming over from the United States of America. We met John at OLL. Again, really nice guy, really good fun to talk to. Loves talking about cereal. He has a book about cereal out at the moment. So, yeah, I mean, there's just tons of cool stuff coming. So, yeah, debug area, that's going to have lots of great games for you to be checking out. It's just a good time. It's a really good time. If you want to just come and hang out with a bunch of like-minded people who want to talk and play video games, this is your time to do that. Beautiful. Right. Shall we talk a little bit about Game of the Year, and then we will do tanks?
We can probably combine Game of the Year with the other topic that we've got on there as well, because it's kind of linked. So we perhaps talk about those two things.
I just want to bring this up quick.
Ooh.
I just want to bring this up quick.
You go for it.
If it works. Okay.
What is it?
Ooh.
The 800.
That does look pretty cool.
Not a bad price either.
169, full-sized functioning keyboard. Okay. Yeah.
I do already have an Amiga Mini, so I don't know if I'd need to get it. Is it just a larger version of the Amiga Mini? It's the Amiga Not So Mini.
But I think the keyboard works for the games.
Yeah. See, the Amiga Mini is just looks like a keyboard. It's not actually a working keyboard. It's just a device.
Yeah, I think this is a working keyboard, which could be dead good. It does look snazzy though. Absolutely beautiful. That controller is just, I mean, I've no idea what it feels like in your hands, but it looks like it would be dead uncomfortable.
Not especially, because I've got one on the Amiga Mini that I think is like the same sort of one.
Yeah,
it's fine. Yeah,
I mean, it's part of the charm, isn't it? Really, at the end of the day, it's, you'd be annoyed if it came with a new type of controller. But yeah, having the working keyboard, I think, would be pretty cool. Mouse and gamepad. It does look good. Stop showing me stuff, Blanners. My bank account doesn't like me at the moment anyway. Don't need a... But I do need it, don't I? Everybody needs one. Anyhow, game of the year.
Looks amazing, doesn't it?
It does. It looks great. Game of the year. Are we going to talk about the game that sweeped the awards and won game of the year at pretty much every corner? And then we can talk about some of the trailers that picked our top to our fancy. So, of course, game of the year was the Game Club choice for this month as well, and that was Claire Obscure Expedition 33, a game that we have talked about quite a lot on this. Tim and Blanners very big fans of it, and I was delighted to see that a slightly smaller studio who had made a game that was pretty big won game of the year. I know there were some people that were like, "Oh, shouldn't have won everything." So, well,
yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? Because actually, if you look at each category and you're looking at the conditions of what they're looking at, I think it's a fair winner in each category that it won in. But I can appreciate as well if it's not your favorite game, because it's not going to be for everyone. Not everyone loves turn-based, RPGs. For me, it was brilliant. But if someone doesn't like that style of game, to go, and the winner is Expedition 33. The winner is like can't still throw out. I got a little list here. So it won Game of the Year, Best Game Direction, Best Narrative, Best Art Direction, Best Score and Music. Absolutely, like the music's ridiculously good. And it got Best Performance as well from Jennifer English. She plays Mael, which is quite a few awards. So yeah, it's done pretty well. I've got some other ones here. She got Innovation and Accessibility went to Doom: The Dark Ages. Games for Impact was South of Midnight. So I think I've got some more here. Hang on. What else we got? Let me scroll down my screen. Got Best Audio Design was Battlefield 6. What's Best Audio Design compared to music? I presume is that like sound effects and other technical things around here.
Frag out.
Make it go bang. Best Ongoing Game was No Man's Sky. Best Community Support was Baldur's Gate 3. And then Indie Awards was again Claire Obscure Expedition 33, and then also Best Debut Indie Game. And then there's a few other ones they gave out for platforms. Got Best Mobile Game was Hades 2. Best VR AR Game was Hades 2. Best Action Game was Hades 2. Best Action Adventure, I know it doesn't actually have it on there. And Best RPG was Expedition 33. So yeah, it comes up quite a bit, but I think it's quite deserving in a lot of stuff. But I understand there was a little bit of saltiness from some people if they didn't like the game, because for me it was a perfect 10 out of 10 game. Like, absolutely love it. Can't fault it personally. I think it's a perfect game. I've not really seen a lot of critique about it. I've just seen that people didn't like that it won, or just saying things like, "Oh, it's trash. Why does everyone love this game?" But no context as to why it was bad, because it's arguably very good. There's only one bit of valid criticism that I saw, which I didn't even know about because I don't speak French. But in one of the music tracks, there's a woman singing, and there's a bunch of spoilers. But I didn't know because I don't sing French. So she's singing about parts of the game and just basically sings away some of the plot. And apparently that didn't get down very well in France because they're playing a game. What that doesn't, I mean, that, hey. So yeah, that went over my head because I don't speak French. But apparently they gave away some plot spoilers in the music on the world map.
Wow.
I was like, well, that probably wasn't a good idea. But other than that, I think it's pretty good.
The Dave Noonan just put in the chat, which was another part that we were going to talk about, and that is that the disqualified it from being Game of the Year after it received it because they've used is it regenerative or generative AI?
So I did actually look into this a little bit because I was like, what's going on here? But, there's a lot of clickbaity articles. So they'll do a headline of Claire Expedition 33 stripped of Game Awards for using AI. But actually, it didn't lose any of the actual Game of the Year awards. It was the Indie Game of the Year awards specifically for Indie. And now, from what I understand, how they used AI was they used AI to generate some textures and some different things that later human artists came along and recreated. So they're placeholders during the development process. So there's no AI generated content in the released version of the game. And they got it to do things like generate textures for like newspapers, things like that. So there's bits in Lumiere where there's like newspaper clippings on the walls or on lampposts and stuff. And they just generated some textures to put on there as a temporary thing until they got people in to do the artwork. I was like, well, that seems a fairly mild use of AI, especially if they take it out for the release. But I think the issue was they had to declare if they used it, and they said there's no AI in the game, which technically was true, but they used AI during the development process, and they go, oh, okay, well, you're disqualified then based on that. But then other people have been saying that the game the award then went to, it also used AI. It's just like, it seems a bit weird. Obviously, it's a big talking point. There's lots of people kicking off about it. But if you read the headline, a lot of people say, oh, bullshit, it used AI. It's like, but
didn't
I don't
really,
like it didn't abuse AI. I think it used AI as a tool. I think anything where AI is used to help get you somewhere, I'm behind. It's if AI has been used exclusively, like if you got AI to like write a book for you and then published it and made money off a book that AI wrote from a prompt, yeah, that's a bad use of AI. But if you wrote your own story and just got AI to proofread it or something, is that abusing AI, or is that just using a like advanced spell checker? Do you know what I mean? Where do you draw the line?
It's difficult, isn't it? Because I know there are some people out there that do make games from AI, and it's sold as it's made through AI, and the games are profitable, and people are buying them, people are playing them. So, you know, it's this whole thing of, is it actually your stuff? And it's like, well, it's not intelligent as yet. It's just really good at Googling really, really quickly. But the things that it does Google really quickly generally aren't, and then puts together its version of that thing. So it doesn't necessarily create anything original, but it also doesn't look identical to something that already exists either, from what I've seen anyway. Certainly in terms of, you know, people just making silly AI posters for things, or you see those AI like movie trailers and stuff, and you're like, well, what's that ripped off? Because you can see inspiration, but you can see inspiration in everything, even just general art created by a person. It's just this has done it really, really quickly without a person being involved. So yeah, I would agree. I think the idea around it in this instance is it was used as a placeholder and then replaced with human artwork. So like, okay. But like you say, it makes some good clickbaity headlines. Lots of people now going to go, oh, game uses AI. Well,
it was the last game I can remember hearing about using AI for stuff was Palworld. Like Palworld was like, what, 5 people, wasn't it? It's like a really small studio. And I don't think they ever expected it to get as popular as it did and do so well. And it's a huge game. So I think they used AI to like do some of the coding or something. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's like I would not be able to make a game the standard of Palworld with like just knowing how to use AI to even do that. Like, how would you even get an AI to achieve something that big? So you also need to know how to do it, and how to use it properly and what tools to use. Like, did they develop their own AI tool, and things like that? Because it's like, at what point do you say, "Oh, you use Photoshop to make a picture look good," rather than just being really good at taking the photo in the first place? Is that okay to take like a decent photo, but then make it look a lot better in post production and use Photoshop? They're talking about things like now you can get Photoshop plugins for AI. So you give the AI an app add-on for Photoshop, and then you can just send, I don't know, ChatGPT or Copilot, whatever you're using. Oh, can you do this on Photoshop for me? And I'll do it for you. So yeah, it's going to be a big thing going forward. And I think, although this is probably a poor example, it's probably a good thing that it's been called out as like, oh, it's broken the rules. It's a part of the criteria is you can't use it, because as AI gets better, it's going to be easier and easier for like big game studios to hire less people and use AI, which I think is kind of bad for people that work in the industry. But it's where do you draw the line between using AI as a tool and using AI as a replacement?
I think that's what the issue is, isn't it? Because people feel like AI is going to come along and it's taking our jobs. So
yes.
it's one
I suppose
of
things
them,
right. It's if you. I think it's important if you declare it, like on adverts and on TV show, you often get that P in the corner, which means it's got product placement. So we know they're doing it because it's been declared this has got product placement in this film or TV show. And I feel like they need to have stuff like that with AI. So if you produce something using AI, whether that be a book or a movie or whatever, that it has that icon that says this has got AI in it. I think when people get really annoyed is if you try and pass off something used AI to create as your own work, because that's like not too far from plagiarism, right? You haven't stolen it from a person, but you stole it from an AI. So yeah, an interesting one to keep an eye on, I think.
Agreed. So, Blunners, what were some of the highlights in terms of trailers for games that caught your attention at the Game Awards?
Right. What I'll do is I can just roll through a couple and then we can talk about them. So one thing we did announce that was it South of Midnight is coming to Switch and PS5.
It is,
which is
very
great.
exciting.
There was Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic has been announced as well. That looks very good. Knights of the Old Republic game coming. What else we got on there? Oh yeah, Leon Kennedy is announced as a Resident Evil.
Yes, he's coming to Resident Evil Requiem, isn't he?
Yes, and that's supposed to be like that. A new trailer for Exodus showed off more Wizards of the Coast sci-fi action RPG. Control, is it sequel to Control Resonant has been announced for next year.
That looks all kinds of bananas.
Yeah, and a Yakuza director's gone off, done his own thing, and guess what he's doing? More like Chinese gangland stuff. So he's got another game coming out called The Gang of the Dragon. It's really interesting to see what that's like. Another one which I'm hoping is very, very good, Tomb Raider. There's 2 new Tomb Raider games coming. They're also from, is it Amazon Games as well? Something like that. So for me, makes sure they won't be as good as we're hoping. They've got the Crystal Dynamics logo still on it. First one is called Legacy of Atlantis, and the sequel is called Tomb Raider Catalyst. So one's for 2026 and one's for 2027. So hopefully they're very good. Singer Lenny Kravitz will play a villain in the new Bond 007 First Light game. No Law, the next game from the team behind the Ascent, is a cyberpunk FPS developed by Unreal Engine 5. PlayStation 5 exclusive Saros has been delayed. They showed you a bit more of a game called Bradley the Badger. Another one is Star Wars Galactic Racer. This looks fucking banging. Star Wars Galactic Racer, the debut title from Fuse Games, the studio founded by former Crichton leads. And there's also a new Mega Man game coming titled Mega Man Dual Override coming in 2027. There was and I'm just having a quick look. There was loads of little random things announced as well. Like you've got here fighting game 2X KO coming to PS5, Xbox, and Order of the Sinking Star coming in 2026. Wizard of the Coast, not really interested in that. Lego Batman Legacy Dark Knight will be released on 29th of May.
Yep. Blunders has gone
Diablo
slow-mo.
4 expansions arrives January the 16th, and Deadpool will be coming to the game. Hogwarts Legacy was free on Epic Games Store until the 18th of December, which is now gone. So tough shit if you've missed that. And yeah, Ace Combat 8 Wings coming in 2026. Amazing. So yeah, loads of stuff announced.
Yeah, there was two other titles that I've got written on the side that I really wanted to draw attention to. One of them is called Out of Words. That is I'm assuming it's going to be able to be a 2-player game. One of the characters can't speak, or in fact, both of the characters can't speak, I think. But the art style, just give it a whirl, have a look up online, Out of Words, and look at the art style. It is absolutely unique I can't tell you. Another game that maybe looks a little bit like it is Little Nightmares, but this doesn't look anything like Little Nightmares. It's just the closest thing I could think of to sort of say it does look like it. It's all hand animation. It just looks absolutely spectacular. So even if the game ends up not being great, the art style is absolutely stunning. So please go and check out Out of Words. And the other one that I really like the look of is Saros. I think that's how it's pronounced, Saros, which is from House Marquee, the studio that have done Returnal, which I really enjoyed as well. This is another bullet hell type third-person adventure game. Yeah, just more from that studio, please, because Returnal's pretty special. So, yeah, looking forward to that as well. But yeah, it's
there was also a new amiibo announced, but which I was a bit pissed about.
Not another one. I know.
One of them
Yeah,
games.
they go,
Yeah,
no, just end it. End it so you can have a full set.
yeah. I'm just trying to find it, but yeah, 20.
I think we might need to start like a GoFundMe
amiibo.
for you, Ollie, so you can get all the new amiibos when they come out.
Well, I'm interested to see what this one for Resident Evil is going to be.
I can't believe there's going to be a Resident Evil amiibo. That's just bananas.
Mm.
Yeah, I know, that's amazing. So yeah, I can't wait for that one. But yeah, I've just had to spend over £100 on bloody amiibo. So there's another load coming from Monster Hunter Stories 3. Another 3. Okay. And I forgot. I'm gonna have to look it up. I think it's is it Grace? And Resident Evil Requiem amiibo for Grace Ashcott coming in 3.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, I saw that and thought, great, another one. Pragmata.
More to add.
Right, shall we move on to tanks?
We should. Let's give tanks a blast because we're coming up to that hour mark. Looking quickly through the bits. If we've got a couple of starred bits, so maybe we'll get to those as well. Tanks. Roll VT.
Got the VT?
It will be rolling.
PC's like PC's not liking it.
Honey, have you seen the cat? What the f was that? What's that? That's right, kids. That's right, kids. It's time for Timmy Tanks. Only on Total Video Gamers.
Chocks away.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Let's do this. There I am. Chaps. Right. Chat. There's a few extra people in the chat today. There's a couple of new faces as well, which is great to see. So Timmy's Tanks. This is the game where the chat versus us. This is a BBC micro game, and ultimately you have to use incline and velocity to destroy each other's tanks. And we had a good run last time, but the chat gave us a right spanking the month before. So it really could be anyone's game. So chat is going first. All you need to do.
Let's see what side they're on first, shall we? So it's chat are on the right side. So you're on this little bit over here on the map.
So you've got the annoying sound as well.
We do.
Yeah. So incline and then sorry, Ollie, you're
yeah. No, you go.
Right. In the chat, give us two numbers. The incline velocity. David Newland has given us 60, 47. So let's do that. And you can listen to some fun beeps.
While we do that, I'm going to find the audio.
60.
Where is it?
47. Some lovely beeps. 60, 47. Tally hey boys, fire in the hole.
Found it.
It's high. It's coming down. It's looking pretty good.
Oh my God! One hit cut us. It got us.
Dave Newland, for God's sake. For God's sake.
TVG loses.
Wow.
How has that happened?
Wow.
What the heck? That's one hit kill. That was a one shit quitter.
We're not out of this yet, lads. We still have
Oh,
some
yeah.
artillery. TVG goes first this
Amazing.
time.
Just done us with one shot.
Unbelievable.
We are now on the right. So
So
what are we
You're
going
on
to do?
the
lads?
right.
We're going to go up high. I
It's
reckon.
mental. I can't believe we've just been done with one hit.
So we've got the wind in our favour too. The wind is in our hair.
I reckon we actually go the same. Do 60-45.
Put
I
that
think
in
maybe
your
a bit,
pipe
maybe
and
I
take it.
would reckon maybe 65-50.
Yeah.
I think so.
reckon.
Let's go with
Okay.
that.
Go for it.
65-50. In the chat, have a think about what you want to do. The first person is going to get their shot done. Right.
Can't
They're
believe you've
dead,
done
Dave.
50.
Everybody's dead.
Dead day.
Everybody's dead.
Right.
Dave.
It's time to retaliate against our oppressors.
Okay.
We shall fight them with our
In the
tanks.
hills.
Oh no, that's not enough.
Not enough
Freddy's way
mustard.
more.
Not
Good,
bad.
It's got a good
It's
incline though. We just need a lot
does.
more welly. Right.
We got a little echo going on here, haven't we? Something.
Have we?
The
Yeah,
music is on an
definitely.
echo.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. Beautiful.
Yeah, it was, I've just muted the page.
We've only got it once now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Go on then,
Chat's
chat.
turn.
Let's see what you're gonna put in. Oh, Gene Jake has said 65-40. Oh, I'm not clicked on it anymore. Hang on. Let's get back on the screen. What was it again? He said 65-40.
40.
If this gets it, it's not going to look good. Right, 65 and 40.
If this
That
gets it, we're
seems-
gonna. Oh,
Can you imagine
Jesus.
that being done with 2 hits?
Right.
Now
They're returning fire. Take cover. Take cover.
Oh, I tell you what, that's not a terrible.
Needs more rally.
Not terrible.
Right,
Right.
shall we keep our incline and just increase our velocity?
Correct.
Yeah.
I think that's what we should do. We shall
Right.
give it. What should we give it? A 70
With a bit more
velocity?
welly.
I think it needs like 75 or 80.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go 75.
75. Let's go 75. Some in the middle. Right.
Annika's rice.
Annika Rice is rice. This is a close call.
Fire!
Oh no, it was too high.
Too
then.
much
How
welly.
is this
Way too much.
huge gap?
Too much welling. Lousy shot. Son of a bitch.
Right.
Don't laugh
Peter
at
has
us
said
after that one.
65. So let's.
Oh, way too
Malcolm.
much.
Malcolm, X's.
65. Chops away,
Ooh.
lads.
65,
Crikey.
65.
Here we go.
Oh,
Where's it gone? I can't see it. Where'd it go? Can't.
it has
see
it.
that.
No,
I didn't even
it went
see it. Went kept
Okay.
going. Oh, Dominic Diamond. Right.
65,
65, 70,
68.
68. Or should we go
Yeah.
69 just for the lulls? Right. Let's be really mature and shoot with a 69. Here we go.
Fire!
Tally ho!
Oh,
Oh, is it
Wait,
it's a
what?
still too? Why has it
Oh,
gone from
still
60
too
to
much.
there? It's a huge
Okay.
leap. It doesn't normally leap that much.
65 then.
Wow.
65, 65, I think.
You
Oh,
should
boys,
keep
we need to get more on it. We're getting
They're getting closer.
Billy blanks.
blanks.
Oh, Christina Ricci's reach around.
Dominic diamonds.
Right, we got another shot. Who's gonna take a shot? Will Ferrell's Ferrari? Bear Grylls Bear, and also Bear Grylls Grill. Right,
go.
we've got a
Oh, we've got one
45-60, so we're going to bring that incline down to 45, and then the incline down to 60. It did fly off the screen, to be fair, so let's see if Gene Joke gets this in. Oh, no, that's shot off. Off he goes. Right.
65,
Yeah.
64. 5?
60? Yeah, because
Or
before
possibly
it was
even a bit lower,
60,
maybe
didn't we?
60 goes. Yeah.
64.
Well, we did
Go
65,
64.
60, and that's what the hole in the middle
Jake
is.
Paul's jaw. Jake Paul's jaw
Well,
is
that's
in a
well, that
different
whole middle was
time
60.
zone.
Right.
65, 64. Let's try that.
Okay. 65, 64.
Fire!
Fire in the hell.
Oh.
Watch out,
Ooh.
lads.
Boys, it's not
Coming
looking
down.
bad. It's looking
Oh.
good.
Go on, go on.
Oh.
Oh.
It's skimmed. Right, we've now got 40, 60. So we're going to go for 40, 60 from Peter Redwin. So his name
That's
was
the-
Algonator. So
That is the exact sound that Jake Paul's jaw made when it entered a new time zone.
Yeah.
still shooting for over. Right, it's got to be between 64 and 60 because I'm pretty sure that hole in the middle was 60, wasn't it? Unless I'm
63.
mistaken.
Just do 63.
I think 62 because it did skim over it and went over the cliff.
Okay.
So I think we need to go 62. Right, here we go.
Fire!
Fire! Here we go, lads. That's yeah!
Woo! Back in
About
the
time.
game. 1-0.
Here we are. The decider.
Actually, hang on.
The decider.
TVG wins.
TVG. Right, who is first? Then?
1-0.
That was a lot of shots compared to the first game. The first
That
game
was a
one.
lot. Well, yeah, it was a one
Right,
hit.
Chat goes first now, and there's a big awkward hill in the middle.
Le Château.
and They are
And
on
you
the
are
left.
on the left.
On the left.
Wind is against you.
There's a nasty little hill.
Snoop Doggy Dogs.
Get over the mound and then back down the other side.
I've had my shot. Good luck, Chad. Oh, Gibson. He wants to go out on a high. Oh, yeah,
Ginger,
GJ.
75 40.
Boys.
Here come the beeps.
I've muted it, so we haven't got the two sounds.
Oh. We have spared. Tim has not.
Oh, do you not have the beeps anymore?
I
No, we
muted.
muted it
got
just
an
so that-
echo.
Oh, I still got the beeps.
Ah.
Oh, that's a shame.
It's like the bumps, but just shitter.
Yeah.
Right.
He's got the beeps.
He's going to get some birthday
Oh, there
beeps.
it is. Found it.
Well, good luck, Gene Jake, but not too much. We'd like to win.
Yeah,
Off we
nice.
go. It's a good angle. It's going up, but it's going down. It's a bit wet. Right. I think angle 675. Velocity 60.
Go.
Yeah, 75, 60.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Ronald McDonald's. Hamburglers.
Right,
Bruce
65.
Cockburn's
What did I say again?
More well,
Say 75. Or did I say 70?
Peter
65?
Griffin's Griffin.
I can't even remember.
Hills
We agreed on.
Hill.
We agreed on.
I think go with 70.
Bruce
We'll see where that gets
Cockburn's Cockburn.
70. And then what velocity?
us.
Richard Fryer's Fryer.
60?
60.
Yeah, 60. Sounds good.
70, 60 as a starting point. And then we shall adjust going forward.
Come on, one hit a queer.
One shot match.
Oh,
Looking
go
good,
on.
lads. Looking good. Are we going
Go
to
on,
one
Johnny.
shot him?
Have some of that.
Oh!
Oh, chat.
Close.
This is getting
That was
this
close.
is getting nail biting. You've got one chance.
I can't put what you put on the, on the screen there. I can't put that on the screen. But
But it did make me chuckle.
yeah, Mike. I don't want to get cancelled. Spider-Man Spider.
It's like Batman's man.
Man, bats, bat.
Come on, we need another one, chat.
Right, 75, 60, another entry
75
from
60.
Gene Jake. She's going to go
Gene.
75, 40,
Oh,
75, 60.
Yeah.
75 65.
Let's go.
The unmistakable smell of burnt ass. Oh, I didn't realise you'd already done
Oh,
that.
what? Hang on. Hold fire. Oh, jeez. Wet.
That was 75, 60 that Gene Jake put in. So, right. We want to go. Do you want to do 70?
We just got to take off a tiny bit.
58.
58,
58,
yeah.
yeah.
58. I think 58 is going to be the magic number.
Sure, it's not 59. Is 58 going to be too short? Or is it kind of behind the back, wasn't it? So yeah.
58.
This should be it. This should be it. Drum roll, please. Here it goes. Here it comes. Where it stops, nobody knows. There we go. Tanks.
Victory.
Oh,
Victory smells sweet.
Tank like.
Not gonna lie though, chat. You're one hit.
Is that one hit from Zealand? We got
Yes,
our,
I've
we
got
got
that
our victory. We need our victory tune.
Ooh, tune.
Oh, hang on.
Hellfire. Yeah.
TVG wins.
Gracious in defeat as always.
TVG wins.
Dang. Good round, chaps. Bloody good round.
Jolly good.
VAR.
It's really uncomfortable to have my headphones like that. But yeah,
There you go.
It was all worth it in the end.
Commitment. So, chat, we will be back in the new year with more Timmy's Tanks. People seem to enjoy it. We enjoy it. It's good fun. Let's have a look. We do have a starred comment, so we've probably got a minute or two if people want to chuck in a random question. It is uncensored. Let's maybe keep it so that we could still make a penny or two off the video, though, without saying rude words. Like bum. Right. Colm has chucked in there. Guys, would you ever cover homebrew games worth downloading? Absolutely.
Yeah, this is what I was saying to Ollie off air. I was saying I want to start doing like once a month. I'm gonna do a bit of background work and try and bring at least 5 games, and I'll go through all their trailers of games that need to be like keep an eye out for, and that could be anything from coming to Evercade, which we'd want, or coming to Steam, or coming to PS5 or whatever. Like, yeah, something I definitely want to get on as well. I'll play the trailers and we can have a chat about each game individually, and hopefully, fingers crossed, they come out and they're good. So yeah, definitely something I want to look into, because if Evercade aren't going down the indie bit this year, I'll have to get my indie dose somewhere else. So I'll just do it myself. So yeah.
Exciting. So yeah, we do tend to talk about some various indie games on our Steam Deck podcast as well. So, Mr. Newland.
Oh, David, that is mental, mate. Happy Christmas.
That is very kind of you, David. Thank you. Thank you so much. Didn't have to. You didn't have to. We're still working on something that we're going to be trying to sort you out with for making us all this music this year. So we're gonna find something. I don't know what it is. We're gonna find something. So don't you worry. Thank you very much, David. It's so kind. And Retro coming in there as well, who donated some bits at the beginning. Been enjoying the Fallout TV show. I haven't started the new season yet.
No, not the new one. I've seen the first series. Brilliant.
Good.
I didn't even know there's new episodes out there.
No, I didn't.
So
watch
only
this.
one episode though. It's not like a whole lot like they did last time. It's one and done, one a week. There's also a little movie, wasn't there? There's like a weird little movie I saw last night. I haven't clicked on it, but there was like a movie where it was like around the fireplace. So I haven't clicked on that to see what that's about, but it was about an hour long. I'm sure it was.
Okay.
If anyone in the chat has seen it, let us know.
I'll definitely be getting back onto that, because that was something that my wife really enjoyed as well. And she doesn't game, but she really enjoyed the Fallout TV show. I think she thought it was really good fun. So I'm delighted that is now back, because that means we can get back to watching something together like that. So yeah, good times. We've just finished Welcome to Derry, which I know is not video game related at all. But for anyone out there that is anyone that's got
I'm on the last episode of that, Ollie.
It's good.
I can't remember. We stopped to watch Stranger Things. And now
when's that out?
From the
Christmas Day?
It's the 26th. It's Boxing Day.
America get it Christmas Day. We don't. I'll just use my VPN.
Yes, but we've been really watching through that, so I haven't seen Fallout or Derry. Oh yeah, we've seen most of Derry. I need to finish it, but that's been really good.
Yeah, Derry was great. It manages to do something really quite
Very
special
odd.
and unique at the end.
So
So let me
alright.
know when you've seen it, and I would love to love to talk about it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I watched really random, which I didn't know was coming out, and I didn't know it was the final series of, and that is Bel Air. So Bel Air 3. I don't know if anyone's seen it.
Oh yeah, there's not the
basically,
gritty reboot of Fresh
so
Prince.
it's like the reboot. Yeah, Will Smith's in it at the end.
Oh, right.
He just rocks up and he's like, and then it turns out it's him talking to himself in the future, like talking to himself in the past, kind of thing. So he's talking to himself, and he's like, oh yeah, and he's like, he's not there, but like, what the fuck? Will Smith's in it, yeah. So Will Smith's in it right at the end. It's only like 9, I think it's about 8 episodes, but it's finished now. They're not doing anymore. So it's weird looking at other characters that are like supposed to be Uncle Phil and Carlton and that. So yeah, it was.
I think someone's going to say it. Does he slap anyone?
yeah. But yeah, no, he turns up and he's talking to his own himself with like, but he doesn't realize he's talking to his future self, kind of thing. And then he looks back and he's gone. He's not there anymore. So yeah, it was weird.
I just wanted to direct Gene Jack ask, what is Dairy on? I'm watching it on Sky Player, which I think is powered by Now TV.
Now TV, yeah.
So yeah, if you've got Now TV, I don't know if it's available anywhere else.
No.
I'm stealing all mine off the internet.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yes, allegedly. Yeah, we watch quite a lot of stuff on Now TV. So Now TV does end up sort of paying for itself.
I watched that last night.
The new Tron.
Yeah.
Any good?
It's okay. It wasn't as good as I was hoping it'd be.
No, I heard it was good. I heard it was good.
The trailer
like people were like,
so good.
I heard it was it was good, and you're like, okay, I can. Yeah, I can be fine with good.
What's the other thing I've been watching? It's really weird. It's got that it's the final episode of the season's out on Christmas Eve in America, so we won't get it until Christmas on Boxing Day as well. Purbless, is it, or something like that?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Same people who do Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
it is weird, man. Sorry, I just need it is like so odd, like basically gets taken, they all get like taken over, but like they're all like hive minds, so they're all like linked to each other, and there's like about 5 or 6, there's about 7 survivors. One of them's like the main woman who's in Homeland. She's just fucking going batshit crazy, doesn't want anything to do with them. And then there's this like Indian guy that's just like basically loving it and just banging all these just basically just doing what he wants to all these women. It's so weird, and it's like a complete, like Body Snatchers. That's how it reminds me. It reminds me of like Body Snatchers, but they're not out to kill you. They basically want to serve you, and they want to do everything you want, anything you want, kind of thing. And obviously she's trying to get it to go back to how it was. And it was like, yeah, it's really, really odd. Like to the point where you're like, what would you do if you're in that situation where you could basically, she's trying to like break the code and find out how to turn them all back to like normal people. And then they end up getting annoyed with her, and they just bugger off and leave her. So she's like, and then you just see all the lights going off in the city, like doof, 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 and everyone's just leaving the city, leaving her alone. So she's just left on her own. And then like, if she wants anything, she has to ring them up, and they're like, yeah, it's a voice message going, we don't hate you, but we need some time to stay away from you. And then they just like airlift in whatever she asks for and drop it down. And it's really weird because like, yeah, she just like Nick drives around in the police car, goes and plays golf, goes to a spa, tells them what food she wants, and they just drop it off. It's really weird. Okay. It's like, but it's like you're trying to think out like what would like be the end game to this? Like what are they trying to achieve? I didn't start watching it until it was about 6 episodes in, so I could just smash through the 6 episodes, and there's only like a couple left. But it's called, what's it called? I'm gonna find it for you and bring it up on the screen. But it's called like Purbless or something like that. It's I don't know what's that on. I think it might be on Apple TV.
It's Apple, yeah.
It's like one of the few ones I don't actually have.
Yeah,
got about 4 or 5 different streaming services, but not Apple.
I don't have it either, Tim, but I still watch it.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I mean, you've given us specific details about the show, but You might be speculating.
Might be speculating.
Yeah,
but I'm trying to
could
think.
be.
So, one last question: what's your TV show of the year this year? I know what mine is. Alien Earth. Boom.
Oh yeah, actually, that was
very
really good. There's been good. Again, Welcome to Dairy's been really good, and the latest Stranger Things season has been really good.
Yeah, Alien Earth.
Yeah, I might have to go with Alien Earth as well. Yeah, that was.
I'm gonna have to rewatch it, to be honest. I want to watch that new Predator film as well. Looks good.
Yeah, and I heard it is good. Like, it's really entertaining. It does something new with the Predator franchise, which I'm kind of into. Yeah, exactly. That's probably the best way to be, Gene. You just kind of pick the one you want for a month that's going to have the thing you want to watch. Normally, we'll do it. We used to do Now TV when the new House of the Dragon would start, and then we could watch all of the episodes of House of the Dragon quite nicely. But there's been a few things on Now TV lately that has made just kept it. Dave, gifting memberships now as well. You're a legend. You're a legend. Come to Bristol so we can give you a big old hug. Right, chaps. Oh, Blanners, you've gone very quiet there. In fact, you've muted yourself completely.
Sorry, mate. I was coughing. So I was just looking at who's been. I was just reading out who's just got a membership, and that's Tails, Rob, Morley, Chris, and Crypto Coffee. Have all just been, and Festive. Sorry, it was Festive. PRZ 773.
Nice.
I've all just received it.
That is very, very generous, mate. Okay, chaps. 2025. Almost completely unscathed. I'm still working, but I'm hoping to be done soon. So, yeah. That's very kind, mate. If everyone Junction 8 on the M1, we'll do our best. We'll just drive up to your house and be like, "You're right, Dave, we're here."
Do a live show.
Yeah.
We've got to do that one year, I reckon. Just gate crash someone's house. Bring our laptop and a microphone.
But generally, everyone in the chat, thank you so much for a really fun 2025. It's been roller coasted. It's been up. It's been down. It's been left, right, and center. There's many adventures still to happen. But we are eternally grateful for the fact that people still turn up each week, listen to us ramble about absolute nonsense, and seem to have a good time doing it with us. So thank you all so much for the continued support and just everything that you do for us. It's wonderful. We do love getting to chat to you and do it all for you. Hey, look at that, Rob Taylor right in at the end. Good evening, Rob. And Rhaegar. So all that's left is all the typical sign-off stuff. So if you're new to the channel, please do consider hitting that subscribe button, because that helps us out an absolute ton. Give the video a little cheeky thumbs up, as well as that also helps us be pushed through the YouTube algorithms. But yeah, in the comments below for this video, let us know what you think about various Game Award trailers. What game from the Game Award trailers is really enticing you, and also what are your thoughts on AI being used in games? Let us know in the comments. We'd like to keep those chats going about that. But yeah, I think all that's left to say from us here at TVG Headquarters is have a wonderful and very safe Christmas, and I hope you have an equally wonderful and prosperous new year. So from all of us, we will see you in 2026.